Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be sharing some tips to maintain and help control your oil. So if you guys are interested, just stay tuned. So first things first, that's so important, is making sure you have a good skincare routine. Rule of thumb, which I learned probably like my first week in skincare school, was your cleanser and your moisturizer should always be for your skin type. So if you have oily skin, you should be using a cleanser and a moisturizer for oily skin. And then when it comes to your masks and your serums, you can kind of play around. Hydrating masks, hydrating serums, oil absorbing masks, brightening masks, whatever you like. But your moisturizer and your cleanser should always be for your skin type. The cleanser that I've been loving, which I've mentioned in I think one or two of my favorites videos, is the Kiehl's Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. So this is what it looks like. It's just a clear, the bottle is brown, but the cleanser itself is clear. It's a foaming face wash, has calendula in it. It's really light, it's really cleansing. It gets all the dirt and oil off your skin to begin with, so you have a fresh base to work with. During the day, I use Ole Henriksen Vitamin Plus Moisturizer. It looks like this. It's a mattifying cream that helps balance and regulate with aloe and oat flower. This is for oily / blemish prone skin. It is a gel cream, so the gel part just really soaks into your skin and the cream part helps just hydrate your skin. I love this stuff. This is my second tub of this guy. Throughout my years of being a skincare specialist, working in the spas, working at retail stores, working with my clients, I had a lot of people with oily, acne-prone skin come to me and tell me that they don't use moisturizer and they refuse to use moisturizer because it's going to make them more oily and it's going to make them break out. False, false, false. That is not true. It's actually the opposite. When you have oily skin, your skin still gets dehydrated. And when your skin gets dehydrated, it actually produces more oil. It's kind of like a defense mechanism. So if you're stripping your skin with salicylic acid, oil control lotion, oil control cleanser, oil control products, you're sucking all the moisture out of your skin and your skin is pushing out more oil as a defense. So when your skin is dehydrated, it's going to produce more oil. The oil is going to produce more breakouts. So you're kind of setting yourself up for loss, for defeat. So moisturizer is so important. But you don't have to use a moisturizer that's going to make you oily throughout the day. You could use something like the Vitamin Plus that's going to help mattify your skin but still hydrate it at the same time. This way your skin is still getting the moisture it needs, but it's not overproducing the oil. So moisturizer is so important. Because your skin still gets dehydrated when you're oily, I find that if you hydrate it at night and your skin has the 8 hours to kind of repair itself and hydrate itself, then during the day, it's less likely to produce as much oil. So I use my nighttime routine to incorporate really hydrating products. For example, it's usually a mask or a moisturizer. My favorite moisturizer has been the Kiehl Skin Rescuer. So this is a stress relieving moisturizer for your skin. It helps with redness, it helps with fatigue. And then another one of my favorites is the Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation. This is the smaller size that you can get. I just wanted to try it out, but I'm almost done with it. I have probably like 1 or 2 uses left in this guy. What's really nice about this moisturizer too is that if you have leftover acne scars or any pigmentation, it helps reduce the appearance of it. So over time, the more you use it, it helps just like even out your skin tone. I also really like to use hydrating masks at night. One of my favorites is by June Jacobs. It's the Mandarin Moisture Mask. So it looks like this. It's a gel mask. A little bit goes a long way of this one. I keep it in the fridge for a more cooling effect and it smells so good. And because it has the citrus in there too, it helps with evening out the skin tone as well. Another great one that is my favorite, it's by It's the Glycol Lactic Radiance Renewal Mask. This one's like a jelly consistency that you put on. It's a brightening mask, but it also helps hydrate, and it also helps even out the skin tone, and it's just a wonderful mask. I use this one once a week. It is a rather strong mask. I really don't have that much left in here. You could kind of see it has like a little bag in here that when you pump out the product, the bag sucks up. So when you're done, you have like a little sucked up bag in here. So I probably have like maybe like 3 or 4 uses in this, but I do have a video with my top favorite masks. I think it's my top 5 favorite masks. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested, so you guys could check it out and get more in-depth information about all the masks that I'm mentioning. When it comes to makeup and oily skin, sometimes if you don't have the right products, it could be somewhat of a nightmare, because oily skin, your makeup could kind of like melt down throughout the day. So you should always start off with a primer. 2 of my favorites are the Stay Matte Primer by Rimmel. This one is so inexpensive. I think it was like $3 or $4, and it's a cream consistency. It's so nice. And then my second favorite is the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Complexion Primer Potion. These 2 are great for anybody with oily skin that wants to keep that wants to make any foundation or makeup long lasting, reduce the appearance of pores, and of course control the oil and keep your skin looking matte and fresh. When it comes to foundation and oily skin, there are so many options out there. I'm going to show you 3 of my favorites right now. They are high-end makeup brands. I have some favorite drugstore foundations that I really like too. I'll list them down below. I just don't have them in my collection right now. So the first one is the Jouer Matte Moisture Tint. This is a tinted moisturizer, but it is a heavy tinted moisturizer, so it gives you a ton of coverage, but it also keeps you mattified throughout the day. I'm actually wearing it today, and I absolutely love it. The next one is by Chanel. It's the Perfection Lumiere Velvet, and it's a smooth effect makeup. So it comes like this in this little black bottle. This is almost like a liquid to powder foundation. L'Oreal makes a foundation similar to this one. This one is wonderful. It gives you like this velvet finish, but because this one is made for oily skin, so it definitely keeps your skin mattified and gives you like that powdery effect that helps mattify the skin and keep the oil at bay. The next one is actually made for normal to dry skins, I believe, but it works perfect on my oily skin, and with the setting powder, it's just beautiful. It's the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. I'm sure you guys have heard of this one so many times. It's extremely popular, but this is a water-based makeup, which is really nice because it's not gonna add any extra oil to the skin. And it gives you just a very it has a buildable coverage to it, so if you have any breakouts, you could definitely still wear this, but you could build up the coverage to probably about a medium, but it is more of like a tinted moisturizer kind of effect with this one, and definitely with some blotting papers. I don't go anywhere without these little sheets of paper. You could just blot your skin, and it takes off all the oil. So I don't go anywhere without these. I have them in every single bag that I own. They're the Sonia Kashuk. I'm not sure if she still makes these, but I bought so many of them just to throw in all my bags that I've had them for years. For anybody with oily skin, these blotting papers are a must. If you don't want to do blotting paper and you just want to do your makeup, set it and forget it, setting powders, of course, are amazing. A few of my favorites are the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. The one that I use is in Light Plus. What's really nice about this one is that it doesn't give you a matte effect. It almost gives you like a satiny effect. There's some kind of like natural sheen to the skin when you apply something like this. But if you do want something a little bit more matte, I like the MAC Prep and Prime Translucent Pressed Powder. This one's great. It doesn't give you any extra coverage if you're not looking for that, but this one definitely does. It has some color to it, so you could definitely build up some coverage with this one. And then a newer one, and one that I recently fell in love with, is a setting powder, but it also gives you a nice glow to the skin. It helps with skin clarity, helps reduce redness on your skin. It is by Hourglass, and it is the Diffused Light. This is beautiful. I'm wearing it today underneath my eyes, on my forehead, and down the bridge of my nose, and on my chin. This I am absolutely in love with. A lot of people with oily skin tend to stick to only matte foundations, matte powder. They like the all matte effect, which is perfectly fine, but do know that you can use those luminous foundations, luminous creams, strobe cream from MAC. You can use all of that as long as you're taking care of your skin and you're using all these tips and tricks that I just talked about, like applying an oil control lotion before applying your makeup, blotting powder, setting powder, hydrating your skin at night. If you're using the right products and you're taking care of your skin and you use the luminous products, you won't look like a disco ball. You'll just look like everybody else with luminous skin. You'll look beautiful. You'll look glowy in all the right places. I had some instances when I was just starting out with makeup, and I would go to events and I would get photographs, and because I had all the shine and oil on my forehead and my nose, it would backflash into pictures and you would kind of like not even see my face because all you saw was like the flash reflecting off my oily forehead, and it was really embarrassing. But since I've been taking these steps and using the tips and tricks that I just shared with you guys, I haven't had that. As long as you're keeping up, maintaining, and helping control your oil, you will be totally fine. And it's easy. It's easy. It definitely takes a few more steps throughout the day, but as long as you get into your routine, it's really easy to control the oily skin. So I hope this video is helpful to you guys, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll definitely get back to you. If you guys have any other requests for videos, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll definitely get to them also. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for future videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!